Hello, ladies. I am back again, and it's Truthful Tuesday. And the problem that I want to address today is those who hate dating apps and have horror stories to tell. Hi, I'm Pastor Frankie Leggett III, and welcome to 90 Days to Find Your Soulmate. But first, let me put up. I'm going to be talking about dating app horrors and haters. All right, those who hate dating apps. And it's 90 days to find your soulmate. This is day 50. Now, as I've just said, there are, much like yesterday's message, I hear all the time from my students how much they hate dating apps. Moreover, I hear the horror stories that some of you tell about some of your dating app experiences, no matter what the app is. And here's what I want to share with you what so many of you say about the dating app experience. Here's what you say. You say, I hate dating apps. And some women are truly passionate about your dislike for it because you've had horror stories to be able to tell. Creepy man who want just one thing, whatever it is, that has been your experience and it has turned you off tremendously. I get it. I really do. And here's my message to you. In spite of what many of you say, my response to you is this. You're not dating apps. You're dating people. So use discernment and not defeat. Okay? You're not dating an app. So you don't have to hate the app. The app is not the problem. All right? So you don't have vitriol and hatred for an inanimate thing because that inanimate thing is not the problem. All right? It's not the problem. So we need to focus on what the problem is and correcting the problem. So here's the question. So how do you deal with or even eliminate the horror stories of dating apps? How do you get over hating a dating app? How can you get to the point where you can at least tolerate it or at some point even progress to appreciate a dating app or just dating in general? All right? How can you get to that point? I want to share 2 points with you that I think may absolutely be helpful to you in this endeavor. 2 points. Point number 1. You must adjust your mindset about the dating app experience. You must adjust your mindset about the dating app experience. And here's what I mean by that. Just know that it can be a roller, this dating thing or this dating app thing can be a roller coaster experience. Some good, some bad. And so you should never go on a dating app expecting that every guy that contacts you, every guy that swipes right is going to be good looking with a great job and has just been waiting for years for you to show up and come into his life. That, ladies, is not reality in many cases. In most cases, probably. All right? So you must understand that you will attract guys that you are not interested in. And so when that happens, just keep it moving. Just keep moving. Don't stress over it. It is what it is. And point number two, you must realize that frequenting dating apps in particular and dating in general is synonymous with fishing. It's very much like going fishing. It absolutely is. And and if you know anything about fishing, you know that fishermen often catch fish they want, but quite often they catch stuff that they don't want. They can pull up boots and seaweed and just all kinds of stuff, right? And what do? They just toss it back in the water and they keep fishing. And sometimes they can wait for hours just to catch one fish. And then there are times when they will wait for hours for this. Check this out.
Big fish to come my way, even if it's gonna take all day. Here, fishy, 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 here, fishy, fishy.
Sometimes they fish for hours and they catch nothing. All right? They sit there for hours. I watched a video just today where the guy said he sat in his boat for 6 hours before he caught his first fish. 6 hours. Now, he was happy when he got it, but he had to patiently endure the process. Does it get frustrating for fishermen and women? I'm sure it does, because 6 hours is nothing to sneeze at. But he didn't give up. He sat there and he patiently kept fishing, kept throwing his hook in. Here's what I've learned. If you're in shallow water and they're not biting, then guess what you do? You go to deeper water and you throw your hook in. And sometimes you want to weight your hook, I learned today, so that it goes deeper. And so maybe the fish are deeper and they're not in the shallow part of the water. You have to adjust. You have to adjust. Guess what? Dating is just like that. So if you're going to do the dating thing via an app or the real life dating thing, just know that you don't always catch a fish on the first try. You don't. You must have patience and perseverance like fishermen and women. And you must always trust God, knowing that He will give you the desires of your heart. So, get rid of the frustration and the anger and be patient with the process. Don't give up prematurely. Just like those fishermen and women, if they're not coming in the first hour or the second hour or the third hour, or the fourth hour, or the fifth hour, they may show up in the 6th hour like this one guy. And he got ultimately what he came there to get. But he had to be patient in order to get it. Ladies, the same thing applies to you. All right? So get rid of the frustration and the anger and be patient with the process. Don't give up prematurely. Don't pack up your stuff and all your fishing gear and go home. No. Keep fishing. Keep doing what you're doing. Now, do some of you have horror stories? Yes. Can it be frustrating or angering when Mr. Right doesn't show up in a timely fashion? I'm sure. But you can't give up because you don't know when God will send that perfect guy for you via a data app, or you also don't know if the perfect guy is going to show up at your church, at your job, going to move into your neighborhood, going to go to the same school that you go to, or you're going to bump into him at the supermarket. You just don't know. So you have to be patient. Because you don't know where or when it could happen. And I suggest that you just wait on God while you make yourself visible by visiting other churches and attending other functions where you can meet people, guys in particular. Now, as I close, if you'd like help with being able to determine if a guy is Mr. Right is right for you or not, and you like to be able to determine whether he's Mr. Right or Mr. Wrong within the first 30 days of meeting him, then you need to join my free webinar that I conduct every Thursday evening at 6 p.m. And to join it, all you have to do is to go to my website, this website right here, and register, and I will send you the Zoom link. All right? And then I'll be looking for you to join with us on Thursdays. Okay? All right. Until then, be blessed. I'll see you tomorrow.